Hey everyone. Today, we're diving into the dark, twisted life of Marvel's Laufey. And later in the video, I'll also break down how Marvel Snap translates his abilities from the comics into gameplay. Now, let's jump in. King Laufey ruled the giants of Jotunheim. He was married to Farbauti, but his son Loki was born small, so small that his very existence was hidden out of embarrassment. Imagine having a secret you're forced to bury because it just doesn't fit the family image. Then, at some point around 1 million BC, Laufey met Hive, a being from the negative zone. They fell in love, but their union produced something unimaginable, a swarm of ravenous insects that could have wiped out prehistoric humanity. The Avengers of that era stepped in and killed the insects, therefore forcing Hive into shameful retreat. Laufey's rage burned hot. He swore revenge, setting the stage for a series of catastrophes. Years later, Thor was born. The Avengers regrouped to defend this new god, but Laufey, still burning with vengeance against Odin, attacked the infant Thor. He struck a fatal blow. Yet the Phoenix's cosmic flame intervened and brought Thor back to life. In another event, Odin marched his forces into Jotunheim to battle the frost giants, but things got even messier. A future version of Loki came back to his younger self, stirring the pot by revealing secrets about Odin's position. This twist forced Laufey into a conflict loop. He struck his own son, but then attacked Odin as planned by Loki. The next day, after a fierce battle and Odin's dramatic adoption of Loki, the future Loki returned, gruesomely killing Laufey and promising never to let history repeat itself. Years later, some frost giants retrieved Laufey's skull to try and resurrect him. They slaughtered villagers to harness their blood for a ritual of blood ice, meant to drag Laufey's soul from hell. Thor showed up with Viking ships, and the bloody massacre ended before the ritual could finish. Yet, the skull was lost in the sea. Centuries passed before a Roxxon submarine picked up mysterious energies from the lost skull. Therefore, Malekith the Accursed, on his dark quest to unify the dark elves of Svartalfheim, formed an alliance with the frost giants. Malekith demanded the skull from Roxxon, and what followed was pure pandemonium. Brutal battles, shocking betrayals, and even a decoy skull that only deepened the intrigue. In a twisted bargain, Malekith and Roxxon CEO Dario Agger struck a deal over the supposed power hidden within that relic. They even slaughtered countless light elves in Alfheim before performing a dark ritual in Jotunheim that resurrected King Laufey from death itself. Resurrected but not redeemed, Laufey joined Malekith's Dark Council. When Loki sought to join this sinister assembly, Laufey set him a deadly test: cross a bridge in Jotunheim and return alive. Loki was ambushed by 5 frost giants, but using nothing more than his words, he dispatched them with a calm that belied the chaos. Yet, Laufey's ambition darkened further. He declared that both Loki and the new Thor must die. Therefore, the Dark Council invaded Midgard, seizing North America in a brutal display of power. In one of the most shocking turns, while trying to kill All-Mother Frigga, Laufey had his left hand severed by Loki. But instead of sparing his son, Laufey consumed him, an act that sealed his fate and his legacy in blood. As heroes and oppressed beings rallied against the Dark Council, Laufey revealed a twist. He never truly cared for the Council and planned to betray them. He possessed the Casket of Ancient Winters, a relic stolen by Loki, and swallowed it, unleashing a cataclysmic blizzard that threatened to devour the world. Daredevil threw Heimdall's sword, Hofund, at him, but Laufey swallowed it whole. It was an act of defiant madness. After losing an eye to an alternate reality Mjolnir thrown by Jane Foster, Laufey met his end when Loki carved his way out of his father's abdomen with Hofund. Now let's look at his Marvel Snap card. I think Laufey's current ability in Marvel Snap, stealing power from each card here, doesn't fit him because it leans more toward a toxic vibe, much like Hazmat, Scorpion, or Man-Thing. But Laufey, being a frost giant king, is all about the ice. In Marvel Snap, Ice-themed abilities, like Iceman's, usually work by increasing the cost of your opponent's cards, so I think his ability should lean on messing with the cost of opponent cards. It would be thematically better if Snap Team gave Laufey Gorgon's ability. Ongoing. Your opponent's cards that didn't start in their deck cost one more. This will not only emphasize his icy nature, but also differentiate him from characters tied to toxins. Thank you for taking this epic journey with me. Who do you want me to cover next? Let me know in the comments. Until next time.